Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of Talisman Star Wars. There were some goofs during my last episode. Mainly, I forgot the special ability of Tatooine. I believe I did it for both of them, so I should be good. In respect to Ahsoka Tano's goofs, I did, giving her too many of those destiny tokens. When I checked the footage, it seemed to be okay, so that's at least something. But again, I'm not really playing against an AI here, or it's not a solo experience, so I really do not care too much who is winning and who isn't. Let's simply go back to the game. Ahsoka actually wants to move to the middle region now, and I keep missing my die, but I will find it sooner or later. So let's roll for a movement. That's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Takobo. 1, 2, 3 to Dathomir. Takobo, she needs to roll. I think let's draw some more cards. So we are moving 1, 2, 3 here to Dathomir, the home world of Darth Maul, in case you wondered. And here, oh wow, amazing, Padme Amidala, also a character which I really do like. And she's a confidant, so she can, or Ahsoka can take her as an ally. Really thematically makes perfect sense. So it's kind of similar to, oh yeah, the training sword that Darth Maul has. Awesome. So +1 and +1. So all the more reason now moving to the middle region now, and we really have to do that. So maybe I should try to get this strange, what is it, coaxium vial, exactly, which allows her then to move to the other side. And I'm really curious what happens here. Over to Darth Maul. In the meantime, I found my jPlay die. And that's a 2. Oh, he could move to Supreme Leader Snoke. Or he could, he doesn't want to go to Rylos because he would lose a life there. So yeah, let's totally 1, 2 spaces here. Of course, I could now use the space from Mandalore here, but of course, Supreme Leader Snoke can teach you secrets of the Force. Roll a die. Let's roll a die. And on roll of a 5 or 6, we can roll a Force skill card, which is very important for him to trigger his special ability. No, that's not enough, obviously. And yeah, he doesn't have any destiny tokens whatsoever. Yeah, that's already his turn. Okay, Ahsoka, a 3. I think this moves her right back. 1, 2, 3, the Jedi Temple. Or she could move now to the asteroid field. And I think that's what she's going to do. 1, 2, and 3. And again, we will have a look at the start of your next turn. And I have to read this upside down. Instead of rolling for movement, you may lose 1 health. We don't have to lose the health because we have Han Solo with us. We can move to the other side, moving to Naboo. And yeah, we have Padme with us. How cool is that? Awesome. Yeah, but we still have to draw a card. That much is clear. So let's see what that is. The training remote. Yeah, we all remember that one. Add 1 to your strength. That's insane. She carries 3 objects, so that's still okay. Now she doesn't have her, what was it? Levitation spell, I nearly said. But yeah, that's perfect for her. She really has a hell of a lot of strength points now. Okay. Let's try not to forget, so I will move her into this region here because she will definitely move into Naboo next round. So she's really in a good shape. Let's roll for the 1. Open space or Tatooine? Maybe. Yeah, but okay, you may discard a Force skill card to gain 1 will. He doesn't have one right now, so But still, he could draw a card, and there could be a card which would give him maybe a Force skill card. So who knows? I have no clue what those cards do, actually. So maybe we can consider it. Yeah, why not? Let's move into Tatooine again. We are drawing a card. And what do we have here? An event. Okay, I think that's our first event. And the more I play this game, the more I really hope we are getting some more expansions here. Raided by the Crime Syndicate. Enforcers from a crime syndicate raid your ship and steal all your galactic credits. We don't have. They immediately stash the money at Yavin 4, place the stash there, and then vanish into another system. The next player who arrives there may take the galactic credits. Okay, we don't have any galactic credits, so that's a wash. This means there are no cards at the end of the round here, but you may discard a Force skill card to gain 1 will. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a Force skill card. That's really terrible, but at least nothing bad happened to him. Then it's Ahsoka. She's moving into Naboo. Again, keep in mind, typically she would lose 1 life point because moving through the asteroid field. But Han Solo is her confidant, which means, yeah, she doesn't lose that one. If you are light aligned when you defeat a dark aligned adversary or character here, gain 1 will. Okay, that's really nice. But of course we are drawing 2 cards actually. So let's see what we get. That's a service droid. Oh, that's a perfect one. But yeah, we have to keep drawing because we have to resolve them in order. And yeah, we definitely have to start with the lowest result here. That's another event. If you are dark aligned, which we are not, choose and discard 1 of your confidence. Put in the cargo hold. If you are dark aligned, choose and discard 1 of your confidence. Okay, we are not dark aligned, so I think we can simply get rid of this event. Nasty one. Then we have the service droid. The service droid can carry an extra 4 items for you if you lose, blah blah. Leave any surplus of your choice in the space you are in. You can also buy a service droid, but in this case we simply found one. That's pretty nice. But we didn't defeat a dark aligned adversary here or character. We don't gain any will. That's definitely something we missed out on, but I still take it. We really have to make some progress for Darth Maul. Oh, that's a 6. So that's an open space or that's an asteroid field. Neither are any good. On the other hand, keeping him close here to the Jedi Temple and maybe the X-Wing might be the better choice. So we are moving here to the asteroid field. We don't have to move into the middle region, but we still have to draw a card. Ways of the Force, another event. And this seems to be a good one. Draw 1 Force skill card. I will do that. Of course, I will not show this to you. And then if you are dark aligned, we are... Oh, we would gain 1 will or 1 strength. I mean, that's amazing. I think we will go for the will because we need them both anyway. Wow, what an amazing card, actually. That's insane. Yeah, it's Kylo Ren in the end. Okay, of course, the idea for Ahsoka is to go to Takodana, visiting Mass, which is the equivalent of the wizard or sorcerer in Talisman 4th edition. Basically, we get a lead in this case, and this lead would then give us a potential talisman, yeah, or a Sith wayfinder in this case. And that's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Bespin. Doesn't really help us. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an open space. I think it doesn't matter, so guess we are moving to Bespin. And how cool would this be? Extra boards for Bespin, extra board for Endor, huh? You hear me here, huh? 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you arrive here, if you are dark aligned, we are not. We can basically pay some galactic credits to gain a will. Let's draw a card instead. Wow, that's the Darksaber. And she can carry that. Add 2 to your strength during a battle with non-vehicle adversaries. When you lose a battle, leave the Darksaber. That's also very thematic if you remember the 2nd season of The Mandalorian. Yeah, she can totally carry that. And that's, wow, that's insane. She really is insanely strong. Really, she has to get that Sith Wayfinder. Wow, that's cool. Darth Maul, in theory, he might be ready now moving to the middle region too, because he could really wait until she gets the Wayfinder and then really try to take it away from her. But problem is she's really extremely strong, and it's a tough question now. I really want his at least at a 6, either will or strength. Right now he's at 4 with both. That's definitely not enough. Let's simply roll the die. And that's a 2. He could move to the Javas, which doesn't do him anything. So I guess, yeah, he will move back to his home world. And yeah, we'll simply draw a card there. Lothcats. I mean, he will be able to beat those guys. But a pack of Lothcats has its eyes on you. Defend yourself. They have a strength of 3. They are neutral, so I have to fight them. Let's see. Our total strength is 5 and 6, 7. Yeah, 7 versus 3. So there is a chance. And we still have our robe with us. And a tie also helps us because we are flying around in our little tie bomber. But yeah, let's see about that. Again, the lighter card is for Darth Maul. We have a 7. They have a... That's good enough. I mean, I will totally take it. The roll really sucked, but that's definitely good enough. The thing now is, I get 3 more medals, which per se is a good thing to have. The problem is I will still not get any change, right? I think but that's okay. I have to do this now. So I will, end of the round, I will cash in Leia Organa. I will cash in, what was it? Hondo, of course. And we are cashing in those lost cards. That's 11 strength points, basically, which then equals 2 actual strength upgrades. So that's now something, though. Now we are also at 6, and now we could also really consider moving into because we have also some very good weapons here. So I guess that wasn't a bad thing at all. Cool, I take it. Back to Ahsoka. A 1! Amazing! A 1! A 1 is so cool. So we are moving to Takodana, which means we have to roll again. Mas Kanata has a lead on how you might acquire a wayfinder. Roll a die. Let's do that. She doesn't have any destiny tokens. Yeah, that's definitely bad. And she doesn't want to roll a 6, actually. Here a 6 is bad, because it means you don't get anything. Okay, our job now is to discard 3 galactic credits, and like in Talisman 4th edition, the minute or the second that you achieve it, you basically have to cash it in, and then you get your Sith Wayfinder. So we need 2 more to go, and this is one of the expansion I'm typically also playing with Talisman 4th edition, playing with those cards instead of rolling a die, which is definitely much cooler. But let's try to not forget that. So where do we get some gold or galactic credits? I'm pretty sure we will find some bag of gold in the encounter deck somewhere, but I need to see if there is any other way where I could get that. I think there are no cards out there right now. Yeah, the Jedi Temple could give me 1 galactic credit, actually. But okay, it's Darth Maul first. And he also starts to consider moving to the middle region. That's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Javas again. I cannot buy anything. If you could sell something there, that would be something to consider, actually. And a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to Jakku, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, that's basically a nothing on both sides, right? Yeah, okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4. We are not doing anything to the Java, so we are moving back to Ahsoka. I really don't know where to move to now. If you would know the board any better than I know, on the 4th edition of Talisman, I know there are some spaces where you can sell your stuff in the regions, on the corners, for example. I think in the village or the city you can pretty much trade in your cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We can move to Kessel. We can buy stuff in Kessel. That doesn't help us. We want to sell stuff. 1, 2, 3. We are moving to, or could also move to Endor. The Ewoks are curious about your abilities. When you arrive here, you may discard a 4 skill card to gain 1 health, which is cool. I think 1, 2, 3, that's what we are going to do. We are discarding the Mind Probe here. We cannot use it anywhere. Of course, I could have discarded this for a +1 on my roll in a battle, but I think in this case, it's more important to gain some health back. Nice. Darth Maul is next, and that's a 2. Again, we don't make it to the X-Wing. Now we are in a at least okay position to take this sucker out, and this gives us yet an additional +1 on strength. But okay, we can again move to Takobo, which we could need to battle something, but that's really not a problem. We could lose a turn, but we could also gain a strength and draw a card. I think on the other hand here, the asteroid field, yeah, we could also move then. I think that's what we should do. 1 and 2. So let's draw the card, and that's 1 galactic credit. That's exactly the card I was waiting for, the bag of gold. And yeah, he will totally take that too. And now again, he is a target for Ahsoka. She needs money like crazy now, actually. And he can now decide if he wants to move to the middle region too. He doesn't have the wayfinder, not the wayfinder, what is it? The nav computer upgrade? No, he doesn't. So he might need to lose 1 health, or he could move down to Mandalore first. But we have to make that call before we roll. Let me think about that. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go to Batu. Oh, Oh, it was actually right next to us. Are you kidding me? Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, that's definitely the thing. If you don't know the board, you have no clue where you should go to. When you arrive here, you may discard an object you are carrying to gain 2 health or 2 galactic credits. Yeah, which one to go for? I think we will get rid of the quadnoculars now. So we are discarding this. I think this was a normal object from the encounter deck. This gives us the 2 galactic credits we need, and we had 1 galactic credit. So yes, bam, we have to trade those in to get ourselves our first Sith wayfinder. You may not enter Exegol without this wayfinder. It counts as an object. It can be stolen from you, like the Talisman in the original Talisman game, but that's great progress. Question is she already ready to move into the inner region? I think she might actually, because her will also upgrade. Maybe we want to have at least 1 more bump in will. Strength, I think we are okay. We shouldn't really worry about that, but really 1 or 2 more will points might be perfect for her. But of course, not so fast. We still have to draw a card. And again, this says here, when you arrive here, this is really something that doesn't really trigger before. These are really some spaces that don't really exist in the 4th edition of Talisman. Yeah, there are also spaces which will make encounters more difficult, but there are not any spaces that tell you when you arrive here, do this and that, for example. So in this case, we could, that is, as far as I understand the rules, this is what we can do first before we are really dealing with a space. Now, there could be another character here, but it really clears that when you arrive here. Okay, that's a monkey lizard again. Okay, that's a will one. That's okay, maybe. And what do we have here? A pilot helmet with blast shield at +2. Okay, yeah, we have to get rid of this guy. I mean, absolutely. We have a will of 5 now, right? I think that's definitely at least a 5. So we should be in an okay shape. But this one is insane, of course. Again, we have 5. They have a 1. That's good enough. We don't really need to do any math here. So we have taken care of this adversary, and we can keep it as a trophy or as a medal in this case. And yeah, we will totally go for the pilot helmet with blast shield at 2 to your will. Are you kidding me? We have more than 4 objects right now, but because we have our little service droid with us, we should be good. So I think now it's really the time to make it towards the inner region, maybe already. Might be premature, and I have to land there first anyway. So I guess, no, I think I can stop. I think this is one of the changes in these rules here. I don't have to exactly hit that space. Kev Beer, you really can also, let's say if you have enough movement to go past, then you can also move in here. Then we have to do our little test here. We know that drill. That's then again the same thing. But okay, it's really not unlikely that we will be able to make it. I have one of my force cards, which is okay, which would help me against the Emperor. So I guess we are in an okay shape, I would say. And I also guess Darth Maul has to make that run into the middle region. We can move to Kashyyyk, meeting some Wookiees there. And if there are no cards here, we would also gain strength and health. We could gain the health points back that I'm about to lose now. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm moving over here through the asteroid field. I will lose a health, again down to 3, not great, but I will have to take it. Then we are drawing 2 cards. That's the first card, again a galactic credit. Again, I shuffled the hell out of this deck, believe it or not. And that's a 6. That's an event, so we take the gold credits right away. That happens first, and then we are dealing with the remote outpost, and I'm afraid that this remote outpost will be here, so I will not gain the bonus of Kashyyyk. The inhabitants have no interest in you, but provide a secure place of rest regardless. Place 4 destiny tokens here. I think that might be a very cool thing. Whenever a character stops here, discard one of these tokens and that character gains 1 health. Oh, so we are not gaining the destiny tokens, but that's still okay. I still get the health back, so this counts for me too, obviously. So again, Darth Maul is back to health 4, and now, yeah, I think we are in a good shape. And Ahsoka is thinking of moving to him because he still is carrying some nice objects, which could help her actually. Interesting. But yeah, let's roll some dice first. And that's a 3. She will not make it to Calf Bear. And 1, 2, 3. We could go to Uta Pao. For each adversary defeat, you gain 1 health or draw a 4 skill card. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. So let's move in here. We are drawing our 2 cards. 2 galactic credits. Are you kidding me? And that's something different. Another place. Okay, wow, 2 coins she gets. Maybe it's good for something. I don't know yet. This is the first thing that will happen here. And then we have another place. The criminal underworld. It takes nerves of steel and wits to match to survive in this region filled with scum and villainy. Whenever you stop here, if your will is less than 5, lose a turn. Otherwise, gain a gold. No, her will is actually at least 7 right now because of her pluses. Yeah, add 2 to your will and add 1 to your will. So that's totally fine. So she gains yet another galactic credit. Okay, I take that. So let's see. We are rolling the die for Darth Maul. Okay, that's a 2. Scarif, add 2 to the adversary. I think that's not what we want here, actually. So we may want to move to the open space. I mean, yeah, we want to get villains or adversaries to bump our strength or will, but we don't want to make it any more difficult. So 1 and 2 to the open space. We are only drawing 1 card though, and that's again 2 galactic credits. I cannot tell you again how much I shuffle, but they're really, when I went through the deck once very briefly, actually, I really saw a lot of those. And that's the same thing for Talisman too. We really find a lot of gold typically. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She could reach Darth Maul. And again, her strength is definitely somewhat better than his strength. But he's not nothing. So he really can defend himself. He still has a 4 skill card, which we don't know. She can heal, but right now she doesn't need to heal. Yeah, let's see. Let's roll that. And that's a 1 anyway. Okay, we can move back to Castle where we can buy stuff. Maybe the Pauldron, or we can simply move to Scarif and simply do not worry about this. Yeah, why not? I mean, she's strong, she's brave, she will take it. And that's a Navi computer upgrade. Yeah, I think she will take it. She can hold it, no problems for her. She has Han Solo with her, so she could lose either or right now and still has that capability if she ever needs to cross the asteroid field again. Okay, then let's roll some dice for him. 1, 2, 3. Moving closer to her. Does it help her? 1, 2, 3. To Endor. When you arrive here, you may discard a 4 skill card to gain 1 health. No, I think that's not what we are going to do. So 1, 2, and 3 to this open space. So let's draw a card. A Munok. Strength. Munoks are chewing on the power cables on your craft and must be dealt with. Okay, I think that really shouldn't be a problem for him. He cannot level up even when he is defeating this creature, but he has a lot of strength now. So let's see. Yeah, that's not a problem. He has more than 2, obviously. So this Munok is no more. He's at 3 medals, so he needs 2 more to level up 1 more time. And then I think let's roll for her, and that's a 1. Okay. I think she needs to do that. Let me do the math real quick. And yeah, I think she has a strength of 12 in total with all of her cards. He still is not bad. He has a 9. So, but that's 3 more, and she still has her force heal card, which she could pretty much get rid of, and yeah, to re-roll and get a +1. So yeah, I think she will do that. So she wants to take something away from her. That's just to give her some more will. And let's roll the die. Again, in this case, she's the active character, so the lighter color is for her. And oh, that's pretty terrible, actually. Yeah, she has to make that call first, actually, if she wants to re-roll or not. I mean, he doesn't have any. Yeah, she will definitely get rid of her force heal card to re-roll her die. +1 now, keep in mind. And that's only a 3 now. Okay, 3 plus 12 is 15. I think that's a tie, actually. I really think that's a tie. And because he has 6 plus 9, right? 1, 2, 3, that's 9. Yep. And keep in mind, he's flying a TIE bomber. Whenever you have a standoff in battle, which we just experienced here, you win that battle instead. Wow, what an awful turn for her. So he's going to pick something. If he would be the active player, he could now really decide to go after one of her confidence, actually, which is also a very nice twist in this game. You still have to fight this confident, but she could really make sure, or you can really make sure that you're losing a very powerful ally there. But in this case, yeah, the money doesn't work. The Sith Wayfinder. And I think whenever you lose a battle, which she just did, we will also leave that Darksaber in that space. And the Sith Wayfinder. Interesting. I think he will take that Sith Wayfinder away from her, right? Yeah, just because he can. Yep. We will do that, and he has 4 or more than 4 now, so he will simply discard the rope, I guess. Yeah, we will get rid of the rope. Okay, that was a very unfortunate turn for Ahsoka. But I guess this happens when you try to engage a Sith. Okay, it's his turn. It's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Castle. Doesn't help him. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Naboo. If you're light aligned when you defeat. Okay. Nothing bad will happen there. So let's move to Naboo. Don't know, was Darth Maul ever on Naboo? I don't think so. First card, a Sith Holocron. That's a 5. And oh, okay, that's another confident vehicle. So they're both 5 now for him. So he has to go with this here first, because yeah, that's when then it's the order in which you draw those cards. Only dark aligned characters may have the Sith Holocron. We are dark aligned. At the end of your turn, if you have no 4 skill cards in your hand and have at least 3, you may discard the Sith Holocron to draw a 4 skill card. That's not bad, actually. The problem is, does he want to give away anything of his other things instead? No, I think he will leave this here. Again, yeah, I think that's totally fine. And then the confident, whenever you roll for movement, you may change the number roll to 3. I mean, that's amazing. Absolutely. That's so cool. So we will take it, but of course, Ahsoka now has all the more reason going after Darth Maul again. And she's still in a good shape, so don't get me wrong. Even though if he lost just now, she's still doing very good. Very well. That's a 5. That's not enough. She could now move to Cav Beer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, no, she doesn't have the Talisman, of course. What am I talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can move to Crate, which doesn't give her anything in particular. When you arrive, you may pen one Destiny token to draw 4 skill. Doesn't have any Destiny tokens, so I guess not. We are still drawing a card here, though, and that's 1 Galactic Crate. That's the least important thing she needs right now. Of course, she could now move back to Mass, to get maybe another task. Then could be an idea, and then maybe really don't really care about this thing. I'm pretty sure that Darth Maul is not yet strong enough to make it to the inner region, actually. That's a tough call now. But yeah, let's simply roll the die. That's a 6. Again, he could change it to a 3, actually. And then he could make it here to the remote outpost to heal once more. That might be, I think he's using his first order TIE fighter. Yes, to change that roll to a 3. 1, 2, 3 to Kashyyyk. Now we have to draw a replacement card there, because there need to be 2 cards now. And here Greedo, Hun shot first. Don't let Greedo shoot first. Interesting discussion, actually. Oh, that's an adversary strength of 5. So if he would be able to defeat Greedo, he could level up his strength right away. And maybe, but I think his will is a problem. He will not be able to defeat the Emperor. But yeah, let's deal with Greedo first. So he has a 5. What do we have? We have 6 plus... We have 9 still. And again, yeah, I think that's okay. And yeah, that's definitely good enough. So we are cashing Greedo in right away for yet another strength point. Yeah, that he rolled a 6 on his initial roll against Ahsoka. This was really devastating for her. I'm not sure if I will be able to complete my playthrough in this episode. If she would still carry her Sith Wayfinder, then yes, most likely she would. But, well, I would be able to complete this playthrough. At least there would be some chance. But I think in this case, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I Kev Beer again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She could. Oh, one thing I forgot. Of course, no. I forgot to deal with the remote outpost with Darth Maul. So he's healing once more, actually. The thing is, yeah, she still has more strength than he. The problem is she doesn't have any rerolls now. So again, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Why did I say she had 12 before? Did I lose something else? 1, 2, 3 plus 3, that's 11. Maybe I miscounted, but anyway, I rolled poorly anyway. So I think this doesn't really matter or change things too much. Yeah, I think so. No, then maybe this TIE bomber wouldn't come to picture anyway. That's an 11, and he's at 10. So that's only 1 point, and she doesn't have a reroll. If she would have at least one reroll, she might go for it. But right now, I mean, we have to take some chances, right? I mean, we want to make it. The problem is, yeah, she needs 2 now. No, and I believe I forgot to give her an extra. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I think I forgot to give her or play her special ability. So she will move in here because of her special ability. Whenever you arrive on a space with another character, you draw a 4-skill card. I really forgot that. Ah, that's bad. She could have maybe another reroll then. Force Drain, okay, that's a card that she may want to discard. And now she could really consider going after him. Now she does have a reroll, actually, with a +1. And I think let's try that again. Let's try that again. We want that Sith Wayfinder back, actually. Yeah, let's do that. So again, lighter color is for Ahsoka. And I think that's more like it. Again, she has to make that call before he does. Doesn't really change a thing, I guess. Yeah, no chance. So he will hand over that Sith Wayfinder to her again, and then it's also his turn. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. She will not interact with the space, and yeah, he has to come up with a different plan now. 1, 2. Now he's rolling the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the open space. 1, 2, 3. To create, okay, he doesn't have, yeah, we need these destiny tokens. I think let's move to the open space. Cool things can happen there, and that's Cat Bane. How cool is that? Nice hat. A will. I think will is good, actually. That's not bad. Okay, he has a will of 4, 5 only. That's kind of a bummer. So he doesn't have any re-rolls. It's only a 5. The only thing that really does help him is the TIE bomber with a TIE. Yeah, he only has a 5. Of course, he could now use his 4 skill he has to trigger his ability. At any time you may discard a 4 skill card, then we can basically roll 2 dice and pick one. But I really want to hold on to this 4 skill card right now. Let's try it. I mean, let's try it. Nothing wrong with that. He's at maximum health anyway, so yeah, let's see. And I think that's good enough. Awesome. So we are cashing in Cat Bane. We are also cashing in Hera Syndulla, which is now 6 points, but I think I will take it. So now he's at 5 will points. I mean, that's really something. Problem is he doesn't have a Sith Wayfinder now. So I think he's also now in a very cool shape, actually. And now, yeah, maybe she should try it. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. She could move to Cav Beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could go to the... that's also not bad, actually. Maybe one more turn, huh? Yeah, let's move down here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have to draw an additional card there. And... Oof, again, a galactic credit. Nice. Very nice, but really doesn't help her. They're both incredibly rich now. And then it's the same thing. She's definitely still has a will of 5 or more. Yeah, that's not a problem. She gains yet another galactic credit. Unfortunately, you cannot trade those in right away for destiny tokens, for example, which would be amazing. Yeah, and then it's back to Darth Maul. So let's see. It's a 1. We could move to Bespin. When you arrive here, if you are dark aligned, you may discard 3. Oh yeah, absolutely. We are moving to Bespin. When you arrive here, again, that's the same thing. We can spend 3 galactic credits, which he has, to gain one more will. So he's now at 6 and a 7. So he's now in a very cool shape. Of course, he still has to draw a card there. And maybe he can fight something there which gives him another bump in respect to strength, for example. And no, that's the rendezvous point. You may move any guide, confidant, or adversary from another space in this region to this space. If you do this card, this card. What? Guide, confidant, or adversary? No, I think there aren't any of those. Oh, only in this region. So yeah, we have to leave it here, but maybe something will come up. You never know. I think I will do one final round this video, and then I'm pretty sure the next video should be somewhat of a decision. Either one is dying or someone makes it here to the Citadel. But let's see. We will start with Ahsoka as usual. That's a 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, we could move to but 2. When you arrive, you meet an object you're carrying to gain 2 health. 2 health might be not bad, actually. We could only gain 1, but I think that's okay. 1, 2, and 3. I guess we are getting rid of the Navi computer here. That's an encounter card, which will bump her to her starting health of 5 in this case. But of course, we still have to draw 2 cards there. And it's a spaceport. It's a place, obviously. And we have the Imperial Security Droid, which is a confident droid for a Dark Aligned character. I might be wrong here, but in Rogue One, this was a good character, actually. Okay, but yeah, it's a confident droid. It's an adversary strength of 1 only. Okay, but we have to deal with the droid here first, I think. Is there a point rolling the die? Because there's no exploding rule die like in Relic, or when you roll 1, you automatically lose. So I think we can simply get rid of him. Yeah, it would be a cool confidant for Darth Maul, obviously, but we have taken care of it. And now we can deal with a spaceport. I really didn't look at it yet. The pilots here are the best of the best. When you land here, roll a die. If you choose, you may pay 1 credit to move directly to the space indicated. When you land here, roll a die. If you choose. Okay, we can roll the die first, it seems. Yeah, I think so. I think we can roll that. If you choose, you may pay. If you choose. Yeah, okay, we can roll first and then we can check if we want to go there. Why not? That's a 4. We can pay. Canto Bite. I think this was over there. So it was also very, very, very strange scene, actually, or whatever. When you arrive here, you may pay 1 galactic credit to roll 2 dice. Okay, what could we get there? Draw 4 skill card, gain 2 4 skill card, take a Sith wayfinder from the supply. If you, wow, gain 2 and roll again. We can gain a will. We could gain a will here, which made, I think I will do that actually. He really has a lot of money. So yeah, I think first of all, I will have to spend 1 coin to really use the spaceport, moving over here to Canto Bright. Then we have to spend another, you may pay 1 galactic credit. Yeah, let's do that. And then we are rolling the die. So let's see about, no, 2 dice, right? It's 2 dice. Yeah, it's 2 dice. And then yeah, we are rolling the 2 golden dice here. That's a 7. Gain a destiny token. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's insane. That's really helpful. Cool stuff. I totally take that. Though that was definitely worth it, actually, going there. Cool. And then it's the last turn in this video for Darth Maul. And that's a 1. I think, yeah, we are totally moving down here to Takodana. And yeah, we will deal with Maz Kanata. So we roll the die again. I think if you're Dark Line, we don't want to roll a 1 here, actually. That's the thing. No! Why are you punishing me, game? So the lead for a roll of 1 would be typically acquire a confidant if we are light aligned. If you're dark aligned, you leave without a lead. That's bad, and I think this is nothing that happens in the 4th edition of Talisman. And he doesn't have any re-rolls whatsoever. Oh, that's so bad. And I really want to leave this video with this bad result, but I think it is what it is. So I really hope you are still enjoying my little playthrough of Talisman Star Wars here. I really must say I like it. A big deal. So the tiny little changes they did in this game are really doing the game well, actually. I really like this a lot. It's a lot of fun. And again, I really hope we will see some expansions. Typically for the op games, it's not very likely. But of course, with Harry Potter or Hogwarts Battle Game, they did so. So maybe if this game sells well enough, then maybe it will turn out to be okay. Problem is, I think they're currently not selling it in North Americas or in the Americas at all, which is definitely a bummer and will not help drive up the numbers there accordingly. I think for Ahsoka, the plan is now slowly but steadily moving to the other direction. I think really, yeah, Darth Maul needs this Sith wayfinder. Then he would be also on his way. Totally, actually. I think right now from his stats, he's in a much better shape than Ahsoka is now. And maybe he has to make a call and really going after her sooner or later. But yeah, let me know what I should be doing. Huge shout out to all of my patrons out there. Really, really do appreciate all your support. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos, and until then, bye bye.